Alright, Batman villains, does it get any better than this? Alright, so yes, Legion of Collectors box this month is Batman villains. Maybe the best lineup of villains in any comic series, probably along with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has a really good lineup
definitely.
too. But I would say Batman probably has the best. Right off the top though, we see a picture of Joker.
We see the Joker, and for some reason this box is like twice the normal size. It's really big.
Very strange. I don't have a clue what's in it. I know what I'm hoping for. It does say Batman villains. Hopefully they're doing, like we always say, something sort of obscure. Not necessarily obscure, but just something that, you know, we're probably never going to get in an actual line or a series. Something that they just take a shot and say, boom, here you go. Here's a villain you've probably seen in a comic once or something. I don't know. So let's open it and take a look at what we got. This could be my favorite theme of any box so far from Funko. Oh man, just the patches alone have me very excited. So here we go. We have Bane as a patch and Riddler as the pin. How about that Bane patch?
I love the Bane patch. I'm really hoping that we get an old school Bane pop.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
That'd be so cool.
Bane is definitely what I was hoping for from last month, and say that Riddler pin's pretty neat too.
The Riddler pin's really cool, but the Bane patch is amazing.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at the box.
Are we gonna look inside the whole box, or we pull things?
No, we're just
one?
gonna pull things out here. I feel a hat. Okay, so we got another Funko hat. Of course, this is going to make a lot of people angry.
Yeah.
I actually did enjoy the Spider-Man hat. I actually
you wore it quite a bit.
It's pretty nice. And this is exactly the same design, pretty much.
Yeah,
just
same
with
color,
Joker.
too.
And then you have like the little, the J cards on the top there. You know, it's the exact same design as a Spider-Man. I guess possibly they could come up with some different designs.
Yeah, maybe a different color, but I guess they went with gray because it's neutral. It can go with just about anything anybody wears.
Yeah, with the black bill and then the purple. Bound to make people angry, but for a hat wearer like myself, I don't mind having hats.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the comic. What do we have here? Ah! Batman, oh, this is Riddler #1. It's marked out. How funny is that?
I don't know that comic. I don't think I've...
It's a Batman comic, but Riddler is taking over it. Huh.
I don't know that comic yet.
I don't either.
I assume it's just Batman because it says.
Oh my goodness! I love how he has Robin tied up at the bottom.
Yeah.
We'll have to read this one.
So they did have the animation that I saw that kind of had that sort of theme going on in the animation that Funko did. Do you think it's a Riddler pop? Surely not, because their old Riddler is the same.
I think it's a Bane pop, and then this is our Riddler item.
I don't know. Let me see what else is in here. Oh no.
Is it a mug?
Yeah, I think it's a mug. You grab the mug, because I really want to do the pop this month.
It's a Joker mug. I mean, I like the mugs. The mugs are cool, but...
I don't know. For me, I actually think this one looks really cool, this Joker one. But I know people don't want mugs in these boxes.
There we go.
He's pretty cool looking.
I mean, he's cool looking. He's pretty much just the pop head as a pop cup, so...
Yep. It's been kind of a while since we've got two pops in one of these boxes. I don't know whatever happened to that.
It's been a long while.
But I think that's probably just leaves the pop, so I can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah. I thought I felt something in there.
Okay. So
right.
it's Catwoman. I kind of had a suspicion that's probably what it would have been.
Really? I never would have guessed that. I totally thought we were getting Bane.
No, I like this one, and I'm happy they did this one, actually. Because, you know, we do have, what, we have one Catwoman? Two Catwomans. Yeah. You got the Dark Knight one from the movie, and then the 66 Catwoman, so now we have the comic book version of Catwoman. Let's take a look at her.
Aw, she's cute.
I like that. That's really nice. The purple Catwoman is the first Catwoman. I think the green cape with that, I think that might have been like the very first Catwoman, if I'm not mistaken.
It might have been, but look how revealing those, like her outfit is on her legs. It's very like Egyptian style.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I think, you know, I'm a Batman fan, obviously, so, you know, I kind of go deep into the Batman world as far as what I like. So, you know, I'm digging it. Don't know the reaction of people that are just, you know, kind of hoping for something mainstream.
Yeah.
But this is kind of what I want. I want the kind of non-mainstream.
Right. I'm excited for this. I think she's a good-looking pop, and I'm really excited that we have her, and I like the motion of her whip. Yeah. But I was really, like, I thought it was Bane. Like,
I really wanted Bane.
In my heart, and then I saw her come out, I was like, oh, okay, I can deal with this, but it's not Bane.
I don't think anything would be cool as like just the original Bane. There actually is one more thing in this box.
I felt something else in that box.
I did get a peek at it. No, go ahead. It looks pretty awesome.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How funny, a Two-Faced Dwarf.
That I'm really excited for because of course they didn't have a Two-Faced Dwarf.
No.
And this one is beautiful. This one actually looks like the comic Two-Face. Yeah, I really like this. I'm glad they threw this one in there.
I like it. I love how he has like a normal smile and then a half-cocked grin.
Yeah. One of the few Dorbs sets that we actually do collect. They are the Batman Dorbs. Yeah. It surprises me that Harry Potter doesn't have Dorbs yet.
Oh, what are we doing here, Funko? Oh my goodness, feel his hair.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
I love this. This is exactly what I expected it to be. 2 different Dorbs just meshed into one, and it's a perfect seam. I really love this.
Yeah, this one looks a lot like the very old, almost the very first Two-Face that came out. This is kind of what he looked like. So yeah, and he even has his coin, I just noticed in this.
Oh my
hand.
god, he does!
That's really sick. I
Good
love that.
touch.
Alrighty, so that was the box this month. Let's take a look at the pamphlet here and see what everybody got. So first off, we do see the Two-Face, of course the sculpt, and then sort of the concept artwork, and then just kind of, yeah, it's the 1942 one, so that is the first Two-Face, which is really, really nice. Just a weird kind of I just want to tell you something real quick. Has nothing to do with Funko or anything, but actually Tweeterhead makes a statue right now, and we have the Kathy Kane one, the Batwoman coming out later for a review, but they have a Two-Face one that looks like this. I just wanted to show you this real quick because it looks really awesome. Okay, now we get into the hat, and then it says Pop Tops are exclusive. Of course, these hats are exclusive only to the boxes, apparently. So we'll see a lot of these probably in the future. I just wish that we would get a little different designs. So.
Yeah, the design could change.
Not that it's a bad
bit,
design, right?
No,
just,
not
it's
at
the
all.
Same, you know.
It's the same color, same design. I mean, just a little bit change up would be nice.
Then we get into the mug. You know, just Joker's head. It looks exactly like a pop head. Nothing, you know.
Nothing spectacular.
Spectacular. Nothing crazy there. You know, just another soon-to-be soup mole. Then we get into the Catwoman. So this is the Cat Batman #1 in 1940. Yes, it is the very first. This one didn't last very long, I don't believe. The purple outfit with the green cape, because then it eventually just went to purple. And really cool. I love when they do that, like origin story characters.
I do too.
Those are my favorite when you're able to do that. Mixing comics with Pops, that's what got us into loving Pops.
It did.
You know, the good stuff, the new stuff's cool. I love the detail. But that comic, that feeling of just old comic, it even looks like an old toy a little bit, like, in a way. It just meshes really well, which is why I was a fan of that one. Then we get into the patches and pin, probably my favorite so far in the DC boxes.
This is my favorite patch we've ever gotten in a DC box because the Bane is just, it's really beautiful.
How just typical is Bane that look? Like,
right,
Bane, I love that look. The
Bane
original
is one of my favorite villains ever in the DC world. And Tom Hardy made it even better.
Animated series. Batman Animated Series is a really cool Bane. And then, yeah, when Tom Hardy played him,
nailed it.
I think it really brought in a lot of new fans into Bane. Then lastly, we get into the comics, and it says, okay, so it is Batman, like a Riddler #1.
Oh, very cool. So
I had never seen that comic, actually.
I haven't either.
So it says Batman #232, featuring the Riddler, written by Raw Fox and Scott Snyder, one of my favorite, maybe my favorite comic book author. So yeah, that's really cool. I haven't read that yet though. Now next month, what I'm really excited for, of course, this month was DC Villains. Next month is, or 2 months I guess, is going to be DC Legacy. Can't wait for that.
I'm so excited.
Now, who would you want to see? I think I probably know who
Green Arrow. I need an entire box just dedicated to Green Arrow, and I would be content.
The original Green Arrow with the little Robin Hood cap and everything.
Yes,
yeah,
that's my favorite.
I think that one would be cool. I don't know who they should do, honestly. I think they could definitely take. You could take from the '66 series.
You could.
If they're gonna go through that old comic book ideas, you know, where you go way back in time. I mean, there's a lot of characters that were very obscure back in the day that I could see them touching up to. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that one.
I'm just saying.
I just can't
with this advertisement, if I don't have something Green Arrow, I'm just, you know, I'm just saying, I'm going to be a little upset.
Alrighty guys, so that was DC Legion of Collectors. If this is a box you guys might be interested in, we'll put a link down below along with some information. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.